Okay, here's what I got now. I ended up getting that one down in there, and then that one. And everything here seems pretty good. When it comes to the glaze fire, I got decent spacing between everything. So I think all this stuff will definitely be able to glaze fire. Yes. It's still a little iffy right there. It's kind of close, but these some of these bases can touch. Like these two, the catchers on them could touch, so I might arrange those a little differently in the glaze fire, but at this point here everything is just fine. I'm going to go ahead and move this over a little bit just because, and get this away from here. Alright. That's satisfied me. Alright. And something funny. If you got a kiln sitter like this, you got to be able to set it with the cone in it before you go above it, you know, because you got to put this on top. I don't know if y'all could see in there. I don't know. I'll just show you it when I unload the kiln, unless y'all have seen it before. I mean, it's you'd kind of just have to see it, because this right here goes on top of my cone, and then there's oh sorry, I accidentally pressed the stop recording button. But I was gonna say about that cone sitter, there's two prongs that come out, and then the cone sits on top of it, and then the part on the outside, the thing that drops it, and this drops whenever the cone bends. It will release this right here, and it will fall down, and there's a little thing in there that'll drop on top of the cone on the two little prongs coming out. On top of the two little prongs is the cone, and then this is on top of the cone, and when the cone bends, this side will come up and this will fall down and release the release the mechanism that makes it stop, that makes the kiln turn off whenever that cone bends to the certain temperature. But yeah, like I said, I'll show you all that. It's raining outside. That's pretty nice. But yeah, kind of feel like I should do this firing today, considering the rain and this stuff might get kind of soggy. But oh, it's already 9 o'clock. I don't know. I can stay up kind of late. These firings last a little while. Probably last maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, since I'm only going to cone 04, it won't take the total a little over 6 hours. So I'll probably just go ahead and do it today. But the other thing I was wanting to show y'all, with this right here, for my crystalline pieces, I was smoothing out the outside of them, because that is really supposed to help when it comes to the formation of the crystals. I was just using this like you'd sand wood or something, like with sandpaper. But yeah, I wasn't totally able to get everything in there, just these two little guys. If I would have tried a little bit longer, maybe I could have, but there wasn't all that many possibilities considering these big guys in there. So, altogether, I think it's a pretty good pack. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and start the firing. So yeah, and I'll come back in here at points and turn it up or turn it on or whatever. I guess I could go ahead and close it and turn it on. And it's on low right now. I'm going to leave it here for an hour. Oh, I think I'm going to leave it for an hour. Everything's pretty well dried out, and it's been sitting for a while. So most of the moisture is really out of it, but I'll usually just leave it on low for an hour, turn it on medium for an hour, and then after that I'll go straight to high after I've checked to see if I got any moisture coming out of my peepholes right here. I'll get a mirror and put that over, and if it gets foggy then I know I still have moisture in there. But I'm not seeing my mirror right now. It's definitely in here somewhere in this mess. Yeah, I don't know, that's okay. But yep, the important thing before I turn it on high is to be sure that I can look here and put the mirror up there and there's no fog or precipitation, condensation on the mirror. So yeah, it is on now, and it is going, and it is now, let's say I turned it on at 8:55, and we'll go from there. So 8:55 is when I started this, and here at 9:55 I will come and turn it on high. But until then, I will leave it propped open like that a little bit, and put that on that second notch there. I think that'll be good, and I'll just leave the peepholes in. It'll be alright. Everything's coming up. Big thing about this, you want to get some oxygen in there, that's for sure, because this is an oxidation fire. This is not reduction. And I need to get a good amount of oxygen in there. I don't need to, but I don't know. I think with the reduction, it'll make the wear more porous. I don't know how else to explain that really. There's a lot of chemistry to that, and I haven't studied reduction all that much, but I think the reduction does pull out more of the impurities. Not really the impurities, but what burns out. I think more burns out. I'm really not sure. There's just a lot of different things when it comes to firing. It has a lot to do with the composition after the firing. There's a different composition at the end of a oxidation firing as compared to a reduction firing. But I don't understand that completely, so but I'm learning, and that's the good thing. So yeah, I'll just leave this on, and I'll come back in a little while and tell you all how I'm doing.